Saturn's reactor, an anxious little ball, is getting just so up. Saturn's. You will be in the cosmos too. I hope so, Sam. Certainly hope so. Saturn's reactor, an anxious little ball, is getting just so fed up with this. It's frustrating to not be understood. Would you know what that's like? You don't know how much I know. But I believe in you. If Saturn moves too much, she might forget what direction up is. Sensory deprivation of the ocean takes everything away, but she has to remember that's not true. I don't believe you, but I'm trying. Oh, she's trying. Of course I'm trying. Come on, where am I? Ugh. I hate it when people play hard to get. I believe in you, but you gotta work for it. I can't do it. Sorry, but I'm cheating. The string of pearls electrotoxin shoots through the ocean. Like a bolt of lightning, it reaches out because it's attracted to you. It seeks the path of least resistance, looking for something that's something that wants to respond. You know, some people have a story in their heads that they just have to get out. And those people are born writers. And they just got something going. And some days I feel like I got that, some days I don't. I used to be in a more writery headspace. I used to write scripts when I was young. But nowadays, I just read good media. I just read visual novels. Being a screenwriter is not so, like it. What is the word? I idolized being a screenwriter when I was a kid, and I realized over time that job is depressing. For many reasons. I don't ever want to be a screenwriter. When I say that, like, I maybe miss my writing days, I do not miss screenwriting. I didn't ever like submit anything, but my God, like the process is grueling and iterative. It's very iterative. You're constantly making changes to what you wrote. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it. I'm in the middle of reading a visual novel. Let me not get into my own bullshit. What it really does is run along the boundaries, theoretical and real. There's a place where the boundary between one thing and one another is its weakest, and it runs along the boundary until it finds it, and then it connects the two. Why's she doing that? Oh, it's what you're used to. Good at seeing weak spots. I've got a lot. Can you find them? You can do it if you try. Maybe you need a little push. Like there's nothing, not a single crack. Don't say you're not perfect. Don't make me do all the work. Huh? The pressure is overwhelming, but it's overwhelming for Pluto too. The croon macula is like a little star, gushing matter and condensing it into an engine of light over and over. Cheese bread, Sam, I had some cheese croissants probably like 3-4 days ago that I absolutely demolished in a 2-day period. There were probably 10 of them, and in 2 days I had eaten all of the cheese croissants. I have no self-control. It was modeled after a theory of the Big Bang, after all, made in secret on the planet Hades, on the boundary between what is human and what is not. It's a fragile boundary. You can touch it, but be careful. They were great, Sam. They were half off because they were a day old. Oh, Sam. That kid, I'm so proud of his memory for remembering that bit between all of us. The fact that he remembered the story that you told and how funny we all found it, and out of nowhere he's like, Mother, can I have a chocolate croissant? And it's like, you son of a bitch. You are trying to hit me in the funny bone as hard as you can, aren't you? You're absolutely insane. I love you. Oh, I love that kid so much, y'all. He is so fucking funny. So sweet, so funny. Such a great sense of humor. I love his sense of humor. He's a little fighter, too. He would not let me get back to my seat. Pretty much any time that I would get up and go somewhere, when I came back, he'd be ready to fight me and be like, no, you're not getting in your seat. It's time to fight. It's time to brawl. He'd throw his fist up and he'd be like, it's time to do fisticuffs. And my goodness, he is just so funny. He's getting stronger. He's getting older and stronger. I can't take it. He's punching me and it hurts. This takes me back. Which is not fucking fair. Are you doing that on purpose? Always taking me to an unpleasant past. Is it taking you back? Sorry. But we can't help it. It's the first thing beneath our surfaces. It's hard for me too. Take Saturn back to her first implant series. Interesting art. I love it. When they took the most special children they could find and tried to cheat them into being even more special. Bypass all the work and care that had gone into the third generation pilots and kick them directly into humanity's next stage. Cheating, you should know, felt good. Felt wrong in a good way. Felt good in a way that felt obscene. Felt bad, like she was getting more than she deserved. Hey, that's fantastic writing right there. I like that sentence. Or, sorry, I like that string of sentences. That is fantastic. They chose her, but she felt like she played a trick on them. Like she lied and got candy for it. They knew there was nothing special about her, and they gave her the most special thing. If they knew how special it was and how much she didn't earn it, they would have given it to someone else, but they didn't. Even when they threw her away, she never forgot how that felt. Why is it always like this? Oh, baby. Takes Pluto back to when she was learning how to be a person. In space, they decided they would start over without assumptions. Humanity would be protected by the most human children they could make. No matter how badly she did, no matter how much she wasn't up to how perfect they wanted, they never gave up on her. That was the worst part. She wished so much that they would give up. It was so hard. She just wanted to be the mess she really was, and they wouldn't let her. She knew with her whole heart what she was supposed to be. She had it memorized, and she could never make it leave her body, become the things she did and the person she was. They let her be whatever she wanted, and she wasn't strong and smart and pretty enough to be it. Both of them, remember, reaching through the wall to the one on the other side, wishing so hard to hold hands it feels like you really are. You're two pebbles dropped in the pond, but your ripples are touching enough. No one knows, and even the two of you almost don't. Never say it out loud, never think it too loud. It sounds so sad when you put it like that. Why? Don't show me things to stop making me jealous. Hey, that's completely fine, Sam. Celebrate his birthday. You don't have to be here. That is completely okay. Tell Liam I said happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Tell him I said happy birthday and give him a big ol' hug from me. Oh, you got me. You're touching me. I can hear you through the contact link. Haha, you got me good. You got me that good, and that's what you have to say? You're the one who got me. You did it. You found me. You're clever. It's amazing. Oh, tell him I miss him too. You don't need to flatter me. I won't feel better. I'm not. You better. I promise. Why am I so scared and you're so not? That's just me. Sorry I'm like this. Well, you can flatter me a little. Hey, at least it was only $40+. You got the premium not getting into the hobby, just dipping your toe in experience. So honestly, you lucked out. It's cardboard crack. You lucked out, Sam. Both of you lucked out. But hopefully I planted a seed. One day you'll look at the cards and go, maybe I'll play with them. Maybe. And if not, that's okay too. You've got nice little art on tiny little cardboard. And that's good enough. Same thing with Schmorgs. I gave Schmorgs a Bloomborough pack, and Schmorgs is probably never going to pick up a magic. But I know Schmorgs probably likes the animals. The animals are so cute. You're a little needy, huh? Didn't you say I just had you? Haha, you do. You can do whatever you want now. Why did you do this? You came after me, so it's only fair I came after you. Don't say it's only fair. Say I'm amazing and important and you came after me specifically. You're totally not needy, huh? Give me a better answer. I want to know why it's me. I don't have one. There are so few of us left, I've got to cling to everyone. But I love that you're scared and you believe anyway. I think you're one of the only people that can make something change. There's no time left. Is that a proposal to join your side? Yeah. What if I refuse? Think of a good reason for me to join you. Huh. You're even more impulsive than me. You can start to see why I fight, can't you? The way I am starting to see why you do. Show me something important and I'll be yours too. But you're definitely not going to go quietly, are you? Nope. If I let you go, will you promise to not crush yourself and me and literally everything? This time, you mean? Yeah. I think I can do that. Say hi to Mercury for me. I'll see you again soon, baby. Captain told me to thank you for the data stream. You're very welcome. Do you have any results for me? Yes, I'll encrypt them. Thank you. You're the best. I guess there's no point in asking what you want them for. How afraid should I be? I'm just trying to fulfill our mission, Mercury. You know that. I'm gonna tell him you're as inscrutable and petulant as ever. Ah, please, I don't want your hubby to hate me. Why do you always call Ganymede the captain anyway? Because some of us have a sense of discretion. Aw, Captain's pet is so well behaved. You're one to talk, Saturn. You're gonna end up at the pound one of these days if you go through any more superior officers. No, it's cute you both tidily locked that quick. You're making all the lesbians jealous. Then act like it, Saturn. And I will not apologize for locking it down. I've had my fill of being a pet. I don't really want to be a pet either. Maybe you're learning to love yourself. What I'd like to be is a toy. That's even worse. No, it's better. Plastic and metal can be molded into any kind of shape. You can smooth over and change whatever you want. You only have to accept the interface you're designed for. A toy never gets to do anything. It just sits there looking pretty. Mercury, what do you think I want? Don't you love how our ship selves evoke so much? Just by being plastic in the silhouette of a human? These beam weapons are my fingertips. This chassis is my tits. But they're also beam weapons and impenetrable chassis. They can shred the plastic all they want, but they can't touch me. Plastic can't get hurt. But you still can be, don't forget. People fawn over objects, they worship them. I want to be the product they obsess over. I thought you were tired of getting thrown away. I am not for individual retail sale. Look, don't touch. One of a kind, not sold in stores. Okay. In these moments, nothing is more painful than being patronized, but you couldn't even spare me that. I can't understand why you thought that. I can't understand why you thought me to be that naive, though. I really did know. I thought a world where the children were together and free and could write their own future seemed wonderful. But we didn't even get close for them to understand that that's not what they wanted. I knew it from the start. I regret only that I didn't get further before they noticed. You are asking for my resignation, but there's nowhere else for me to go. And there's nowhere else for those children to go either. I won't let you have them, and I won't let you crush them back to their earthly shapes. What you are asking instead is for me to declare war, so I will do so, and we will see if Earth's tides are truly powerful enough to crush the new humanity you rejected. No, go ahead, take your time. We're not dying yet or anything. You know, fighting officially on Ares is a lot less fun than I was promised it would be. It's real work, Saturn. I thought that's what all of that getting back on our good side was all about. They shouldn't have done such a good job of hiding in the oxygen ocean then. You could maybe stage an attack from the Olympus ruins, but not even Kratos' graces is precious enough to defend them. Memorial Foundation is thorough enough to watch over it. Of course, only they would be that annoying. There's recent activity there and they want an investigation. They're just being paranoid. That's a stupid plan and they're only sending someone there to waste their time chancing we're dumb. Or baiting us. Would they really send their ace if that was the case? Wait, that old Memorial Foundation warhorse, you mean? Why didn't you tell me the most important part first? Coordinates now, please. Saturn, I really hope you are not actually. Yeah, I'm feeling like, Command is right actually. That area needs some really thorough investigation, just to be sure. What's with the sudden enthusiasm? It's really not. No, wait, it's exactly like you. When you said you fought off the Mayor Crisium pilot, what were you actually doing? I don't know what you're talking about, Mercury. I was so dutiful and brought this back in one piece, so that means I won, so don't worry about it. Why are you like this? Just a second. The balance shifts because Saturn moved and Lunaterra couldn't. Got you. She does. Saturn is as good as already down. But so is Lunaterra. Got you too. Pure spite got Saturn this far and it will get her even farther. She takes aim and fires. Lunaterra, perfectly still for the perfect shot, is perfectly unable to get out of the way in time. Saturn's string of pearls is laid out flat on her back, creaking and twitching, and Lunaterra's mare Crisium falls from her sniper spot like a burning star. Lunaterra wakes up first, but her flight unit is shot. It's hard to hide a ship that can't fly in the city, but the mare Crisium is full of unfair tricks. Shooting her down is just the beginning. You have to catch her next. That's alright with Saturn. She's at her best when everyone is in the dirt. When she wakes up, she's ready. She might be in worse shape than Lunaterra, but worse shape is her best. The string of pearls skirts along the half-constructed city with the shape of ruins and pristine finish of plastic toys still in their boxes, looking for the hole Lunaterra's nestled in, and dodging her shots of protest. Reboot took longer than I thought, but ready or not, here I come. Hey, hey, come out, come out, come out. You almost got me the last time you poked your head out to shoot. Try again. Oh, come on, I'm not babbling to trick you or anything. I'm just having a great time here. I'd love it if you stopped making me feel like I'm just talking to myself. I can hear you just fine, Saturn. What, this isn't exciting enough? I guess that's why you're the ace pilot, LT. I need to have you on the ropes to taunt you and dodge at the same time. An ear-splitting crash, impossible to tell which direction the shot came from. The cover around Saturn explodes. I'm an ace because I keep my priorities straight. That's not what I've heard. What have you heard? That keeping your priorities straight is the thing that you're the worst at. That is pretty much your most obvious weak point. Maybe they don't know what my priorities are. Is getting shot down by an idiot with no combat experience high on your priority list? The building next to Saturn explodes. Is missing all the time high on your priority list? You really are a brat. Is getting harassed constantly by flirtatious brats high on your priority list? You're really on your toes today. I can't hit you with anything. Yeah, I'm having fun too. What a mess. I don't know why I'm laughing about it, or having so much fun. I'm glad you think so. It's a funny kind of date if you put it that way. Is this fighting? If this fighting is just play fighting, then keep playing with me. You should be careful though, you never know what I might try next. Got so many hang on. I've got so many plans for dragging you out in the sun. Like what? Are they working on me? Just a second. Sometimes. Just a second, everybody. Of course, stop underestimating me. I'm executing several plans as we speak. You're not at all. You're not at all ready, Lunaterra. I'm not giving you any way out. You're not gonna at least give me a hint? I'm at a disadvantage here. You can't trick me into giving it all away, but maybe you're right. Maybe I should be generous and let you know just a hint about one plan. You're generous. You should know this, but winning isn't my highest priority. It won't mean that I'm easy, though. Hey, we do think alike, at least on the first half of that. If you love winning, the stalemate of this whole conflict should bore you to tears. All that's left in space are second choice pilots who suck at things like winning, no matter how good they are. I'm the second choice, but I'm the pilot that's here right now, and no one else would have thought of the plan I did. Oh, I'm a second choice too, or I wouldn't be here. It's that great a plan? Really? You? Oh, it's not a good plan. It's just that no one else would do it, because I have to be a freak to try and catch you on foot. Our first choice would never be sent to space in the first place. That does sound like a crazy plan to me. What would you even do if you found me, assuming I'm standing still? I know it sounds like I'm showing off, but I couldn't beat you in a fair fight, so anything else is in my favor, right? Maybe it's the only other way around that ghost ship of yours and how much of a genius you are. I can track any ship that I've hit once. I always have ways of being so hidden you could never find me. You're right. Huh. But you haven't used them. Maybe not. Oh, so did you know that your Mare Chrysium has a manual bypass for opening the cockpit? Yes. Oh, good. But I'll knock anyway. The gentle hiss of pressure in the cockpit opens. Hi. You look a little different. Not nearly so smug. And you look a lot different. I remember you now. You were such a good girl. Good girl. Wow, I said that terrible with an accent. I remember you now. You were such a good girl. I never would have thought that was you. You're smiling, Lunaterra. Did something good just happen? You must really trust me to come unarmed. Why would I need to be? I win. I'd say I'm pretty dangerous just like this. You think of everything. Never mind. You do look infuriatingly smug for someone I just beat. Step away from the controls. Sure, sure. I'm not laughing at you. I'm impressed. You know, even still, even in a fake fight, you have no respect for. No one takes me this seriously. I'm the Memorial Foundation ace, but just by default. After the good ones left. So I don't mind losing to you, since you think I'm so cool. Lunatera kneels by the controls, hands up. They're still in reach. Saturn climbs the open hatch. No sudden movements, and I don't think you're cool. What do you want now? My ship? Me? They're both useless. I'll decide that. I don't need your ship out of commission. I'm going to be much cooler than you very soon, then I'll beat your sort of fair and square. But maybe I should reprogram this ship to be absolutely sure. Lunatera whips her around so fast Saturn's pinned down in the cockpit seat before she can tell how it happened. Sorry, but touching there isn't allowed. So, then where is touching allowed? You are absolutely much more dangerous without a gun. I look at the camera all smug. Ooh, how delightful. LT's hand is on Saturn's collar, and her other on Saturn's wrist. Saturn slips her free hand down LT's arm. So how about here? That's fine. What about here? I won't stop you. You don't mind if I touch your face, but you won't let me touch your ship? Some places on the ship are fine. Some places are me on fine. Which do you want to know right now? Is this... Damn it. So how's unbuttoning my shirt going? It's harder than it looks at that angle with just one hand, huh? Just make out with me, you heinous bitch. Lunatera had this idea, but instead she forgets it. She finds she's let her grip go slack and Saturn's leapt out of the chair to kiss her. That thought is a little surprising, but her body made the right call. It's the moments in between when she was too busy overthinking it. Saturn seems a little mad about that smug face Lunatera is making and bites Lunatera's lip as a kiss. It doesn't encourage Lunatera to stop being like that. This is absolutely insane. Are you kidding? What could possibly be a better use of your time? Don't tell me duty is why you're fighting out here, or would you have stopped me before I opened the hatch? You're not just here for fun. You're not doing this just because there's no point. You're killing time before the war collapses one way or another. Obviously, I can be sure and still make out with you. Would it disappoint you if I wasn't? Oh, don't make that face. I can tell it would. That's good, though. I feel the same way. I wouldn't have let you flirt if that's just all you were. How can you be so sure? Looks like I know something you don't. Even if it's just the one thing. I'm always the last to know. You always make it seem like you know what you're doing. I'm just acting on instinct. My body knows what to do. Then you should be asking her. She'll know just what to do. September 12th, 1963. That's when the first and last artificial colony of the native sphere was completed, and a tranquil bowl of stable gravity at language low range .5. As the front line against existential threats, a training facility for a generation of humans adapted to fight in space. As a colony environment with the life, gravity, and culture necessary for human beings to live, thrive, die, and be born. With the hope that peace on Earth would reign if we won this war in heaven. Without pressure, water boils off our tongues and we dissolve into component parts. Without culture, we forget the shapes we're supposed to have and turn inside out into something else. Out of necessity, we created a pressurized environment, exerting enough gravitational pressure to maintain cohesion, all senses, in space. A ship self to ferry us through the world. They function only in places where the gravity of humans is too light to sustain existence. It was doomed from the start. Of course they were jealous. Of the humans that Earth no longer wanted. Flying on zero-G wings. Dr. Nix, Executive Director, Memorial Foundation Existential Expansion. July 29th, 1958. That's when the Memorial Foundation International Executive Community was granted international authority in the spirit of unified human peace and the verified presence of an existential threat outside the solar system to establish a cultural, military, and scientific response to existential threats. Just a second, everybody. Hang on, I got a message from somebody. Not the person who's ignoring me. Wish they wouldn't ignore me. No longer confined to Earth, a growing native sphere where our gravity reigns forever. Safety, research, and expansion. The three pillars of Memorial Foundation Space Branch will protect Earth from without as it has from within. Free from the old world's gravity, it would be possible to advance science, art, and culture without constraint and join hands. All of Earth finally unified. For Memorial Foundation, protecting humans from other humans through peace on Earth, and protecting humans from everything else through war in heaven. Will fulfill both our agendas simultaneously. We really, foolishly, decided we could do better. There are two errors to this approach. The first is to do better in heaven and is meaningless if it cannot be exported to Earth. The space program was never rejected by the surface. It simply did not have enough relevance to sustain interest. The second error is the intrinsic error of Memorial Foundation. The existential threat is intrinsic to humanity. You can fight it, but you cannot cut it. The designation of alien is required by humans. We cannot trick an existential threat into a convenient manifestation. As it has always been, only humans can fulfill the criteria to be alien. Europa, Chief Officer, Memorial Foundation Existential Safety. January 2nd, 1980. That's when they blew up the Lagrange colony. It was a real shame. It was green, wet, and very peaceful place. And now it's a very cold, green, wet, and very unsettling place. It's where we did a lot of legitimately incredible things like create sustainable tidal reactors, new culture, experiment with human bodies and human development, manufacture self-sufficient alter egos for space exploration, and dared everything other than successfully combat the unknowable existential threat. Earth and the Memorial Foundation surface considers that a failure, but in truth, they're just not trying hard enough. Through gravity, humans decide what is real and what is not. Humans cannot make whatever they imagine come true. Through imagining, sorry, I'm just getting like a bunch of messages at one time. Through gravity, humans decide what is real and what is not. Humans cannot make whatever they imagine come true. Through imagining, humans chart out what is true. They invent with human effort what exists. If an existential threat doesn't exist, we just have to make one. But of course it doesn't work like that. Nothing could be more difficult than creating something alien. Only our reference points are human, so the idea of something alien is unimaginable because we cannot imagine outside of those terms. There's a certain degree of misunderstanding needed for humans to successfully classify something as alien. But before they blew it up, we got very close. Ipidus, Executive Director of the Memorial Foundation Existential Research. Day 5. Oh, okay. Okay, I just now noticed that you had replied. Okay, Sam, cool. The cake was so good. It was a chocolate espresso cake. Oh my god, that sounds so good, but you probably shouldn't have had it at like this late at night. You're gonna be up forever. And yes, the little tails cursor is like my favorite thing. I will probably never change my cursor. I found these Windows 95 Sonic cursors on the Internet Archive like years ago at this point, like 2 years ago, and I have not changed it since. I love the little tails cursor. and it's not able to be seen through the stream, but his tail spins. You might have solved that when my computer was at your place, but maybe not. Saturn's reactor, an anxious little ball, getting so fed up with this. It's frustrating not to be understood. Would you like to know what that's like? You don't know how much I know, but I believe in you. If Saturn moves too much, you might forget what the direction up is. Sensory depri- we've already done this? Did I not save or something last night? Hey, Shmorgs, you still here? This is the girl kisser scene. Hi. You look a little different. Not nearly so smug. And you look a lot different. I remember you now. You were such a good girl. I never would have thought that was you. You're smiling, Lunatera. Did something good just happen? You must really trust me to come unarmed. Why would I need to be? I win. I'd say I'm pretty dangerous just like this. You think of everything. Never mind. You do look infuriatingly smug for someone I just beat. Step away from the controls. Sure. I'm not laughing at you. I'm impressed. You know, even still, even in this fake fight you have no respect for, no one takes this seriously. I'm the Memorial Foundation ace by just by default, after the good ones left. So I don't mind losing to you since you think I'm so cool. Lunatera kneels by the controls, hands up. They're still in reach. Saturn climbs the open hatch. No sudden movements, and I don't think you're cool. What do you want now? My ship? Me? They're both useless. I'll decide that. I don't need your ship out of commission. I'm going to be much cooler than you very soon, then I'll beat you sort of fair and square, but maybe I should reprogram this ship to be absolutely sure. Lunatera whips her around so fast Sarah's pinned down in the cockpit seat before she can tell how it happened. Sorry, but touching there isn't allowed. So, then where is touching allowed? You are absolutely much more dangerous without a gun. LT's hand is on Saturn's collar and her other on Saturn's wrist. Saturn slips her hand free down LT's arm. So how about here? That's fine. What about here? I won't stop you. You don't mind if I touch your face, but you won't let me touch your ship? Some places on the ship are fine. Some places on me are fine. Which do you want to know right now? Is this... Damn it. So how's unbuttoning my shirt going? It's harder than it looks at that angle with just one hand, huh? Just make out with me, you heinous bitch. Lunatera had this idea, but instead she forgets it. She finds she's let her grip go slack and Saturn simply leapt out of the chair to kiss her. That little thought is a little surprising, but her body made the right call in the moments in between when she was too busy overthinking it. Saturn seems a little mad about that smug face Lunatera is making and bites Lunatera's lip as they kiss. It doesn't encourage Lunatera to stop being like that. This is absolutely insane. Are you kidding? What could possibly be a better use of your time? Don't tell me duty is why you're fighting out here, or you would have stopped me before I opened the hatch. You're not just here for fun. You're not doing this just because there's no point. You're killing time before the war collapses one way or another. Obviously, I can still be sure and still make out with you. Would it disappoint you if I wasn't? Oh, don't make that face. I can tell it would. That's good enough. I feel the same way. I wouldn't have let you flirt if that was just all there were. How can you be so sure? Looks like I know something you don't. Even if it's just one thing. I'm always the last to know. You always make it seem like you know what you're doing. I'm just acting on instinct. My body knows what to do. And you should be asking her. She'll know just what to do. And then some more text scrolls that we already read last night. How was that, Schmorgs? Was that nice and steamy? Two mech pilots at each other's throats. Sam, can you move a little bit? You can either get down or what are you going to do? Okay, cool. Much more comfortable. Nice. Don't make it sound like I hate following command any less than you. Don't worry. I would never doubt that. Hey, Mercury. Why are you still with Celestial Mechanics? Why are you? If you still are, that is. You're the one who can choose. Mercury. Oh, don't. If you hadn't hijacked String of Pearls, you'd be here like me, waiting. To see if it's true that we can be what comes after being human. I don't want that for you. Certainly don't trust or believe in Celestial Mechanics or Ipidus, but wasn't that the worst part? You found a butter biscuit sandwich? Hell yeah, Schmorg's delicious. A butter biscuit sandwich. Biscuits are taken seriously where I'm from. We take biscuits seriously around here. Even after he decided we weren't good enough to be the chosen pilots, neither of us left. He knew we wouldn't leave because we already wanted it too much. Do you still want that more than anything else? I don't know. I know what I don't want, and it's to have nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for what? Coming to space, going to the academy, never having a chance to fight in the Cold War, not having to say either way, falling stupidly for the worst man alive. I'm counting on you, Saturn, to give me something better than just the same Earth we left. You never have to worry about that. I have only the highest ambitions for us. Those girls you're flirting with better have a decent future for us is all that I'm saying. Sure, fine, okay. Only if it's a really good one. If nothing else. I'll make sure that he doesn't get the future he wanted. Huh. Any future but the future he wants is good. Give me and Ganymede a good place there, whenever and wherever it is. Cool. Alright, give me just a second. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Nix, you fundamentally misunderstood the purpose of pursuing the dream of space. I never sought to correct you. After all, the great things you have accomplished are the result of that misunderstanding. You believed that your dream, so universally loved, was loved because you wanted it to come true. This was not the case, of course, even though I think the Memorial Foundation truly believes that they wanted the same as you. But as the tides of Earth turn, they realize in their own hearts that they are not the forefront of humanity's change, but slaves to its whims. To protect human culture means to always be at its beck and call, no matter what it becomes. And their dream is one of overwhelming power that will unlock the last mysteries and cement our authority forever. What your children achieved with freedom from gravity, we will have the power to determine on our own. I hope you can understand the depths of my gratitude to you for exploring these ideas, that they may one day belong to us. Alright, give me one more second to look at something. Why did that go black? The Lagrange colony is an uninhabitable husk, but Kratos' Graces still clings to it, quite literally. Pluto's dream might collapse under its own weight, or crush Saturn under it. In the Garden District, close to the manufacturing and broken tidal reactor that kept the colony together, time and space aren't quite right. It's a perfect place for a real fight. How deep under Lunaterra's skin do you think she can get? Hmm. Ugh, this place. You don't feel like seeing home again? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't have any fond memories of the Academy. I do, despite myself, and that's why I don't have any wish to see it like this. A ruined garden that only reminds us how weak the gravity of this whole venture really was compared to Earth. Not to mention it was all for something completely worthless, too. Wait, now you're grumbling about a mission? This is historic. The Lagrange reactor is just a hollow shell, and there's barely any advantage to have in getting it. This better be a trap to use you as bait to get Memorial Foundation off our trail. Oh no, what a terrible trap to fall in. More flirting, I see. Is it unbearable? Yes, extremely. Are you really still getting nowhere with her? What are you talking about? I think you said you were going to crack her open and peel her shell, but I don't think you have. Ugh, you don't know anything. Shush. Ah, I am completely and utterly correct, then. Tuh. She's highly evasive. Point blank or sniper shot, I can't seem to hit her. Your type, I see. Shut up. I got the Academy's most notorious heartbreaker to look like an idiot to me. So I win, so shut up. She's even stupider than I thought she was. But she's not as stupid as me. Ugh, you're the one with your guts all over the place. Oh, fine. I'm frustrated, alright, but it's not because I'm not getting anywhere or because I even care. Alright, this time I'm done playing. Happy? If there's anything there, or if she's just metal all the way through, I'm gonna find out. Is she that boring? I'll never forgive her. If she is that boring, I'll never forgive her, but I'm coming back with guts this time. I like to be a flirt. Surprise attack isn't very sporting. Don't be jealous just because I got mine off first. You got a wound on me in the Lagrange reactor shell. That's not a good enough deal? No way. Hey, I'm gonna save the game because it doesn't like to record saves. No way. In fact, apologize. Hiding so I can't surprise you again is so unfair, Lunatera. Let me bully you some more. I'll pass. Are you sure? Sure you don't want to get bullied? See if you can find me first. You like cat and mouse games, don't you? You want to try it again? I won't let you just play a game this time. Can you find me even when I'm serious? Then I'll get serious. Lunatera hides in the Garden District, the one part of the colony she has no memories of. The Garden District doesn't have any trees or flowers or plants. It's not that kind of garden. A garden for the children meant to inherit space, not like Lunatera, who came in the first generation. Teenagers too old and too molded by Earth's gravity to inherit the cosmos. The second generation was raised here in the light of the colony's center. The Lagrange tidal reactor Lunatera remembers like the sun, with the hope that they would grow freely in the lightest of gravity, free of Earth's weight. Lunatera is the one holding the useless shell of that reactor now. Even broken and useless LT doesn't feel comfortable holding it. It's an unpleasant, untrustworthy object, and it feels wrong to hold. It was made by people, but it doesn't seem like it was. It's a fake, but it's unsettling close to what the celestial mechanics eventually intended it to be, when they seized control of the reactor before the conflict broke out, something not made by humans. If it's so useless, why don't you just give it back? You can tell what I'm thinking, huh? Or read between the lines. Just like Pluto, but different. Something I still can't understand. You've been playing with her too, haven't you? I sure have. Jealous? Of which of us, though? Both. I could never read the story like you both. I'm straightforward. That's not even a little true. You're being way too stingy with the narration. Narration? You can't perceive space-time as a story? A narration spun out of the ambient gravity of humans? Telling you about everything that is, if they can listen? You can't see how obviously your envy is bleeding out and everywhere, can you? I'm slipping, huh? Letting out more than I thought. See why I'm jealous? I don't know anything about what you mean. I wish I could speak that language. Yeah, it's amazing. You should really be sad you don't speak it. I just have this absence. Your impression on the narrative is something like spilled whiteout, a gushing ocean of bleach, which is a pain in the ass for someone like us. You have a habit of acting too fast to get caught up in the story, especially when it's not going your way, 3 times faster than the story knows what to do with. That's how you are different than Pluto. She would She would swell into the atmosphere, but you slowly bleed into the spaces between the lines. I can feel you seeping through, blurring the lines between one and the other. What is it you're after? Curious? Then stop hiding. The rain-strict sleets are looking more and more the same. The weather is malfunctioning and the moisture regulator is shot, and the failing gravity is doing strange things, playing strange tricks. Mayor Chrissium's feet are wet. She's afraid. She's fallen right into a trap that feels like it's in every direction at once. You can't trick me. Lunaterra dodges at the last second, or was never there. If Saturn bleeds into the narratives, then Lunaterra's trick is having a real habit of interrupting the story just when it's getting good. Good thing she'll never know how much Saturn and Pluto think that's cool. I have eyes too, Lunaterra. I don't think gravity alone is enough. Saturn swipes again. Lunaterra wouldn't be hit by such a thing, but she isn't ready for the dripping, sparkling Nero lightning. She misjudges the distance, the unsureness of gravity. Mare Crisium sparks and bleeds from her left arm. Lunaterra swings her spear, crushes the string of pearls to the ground. It crumples, then darts away, lost in the mist. Saturn's worse off, but her machine will fix itself, and the poison in Mare Crisium's systems is only getting worse. Hey, you almost got me, but not quite. Is your game off a little today, Lunaterra? Thought you were going to be serious. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want to see me serious. You're misunderstanding. I'm gonna cheat. You're the one who has to take this seriously. How's that arm feeling? Still sparkling, still gooey? It doesn't take that much, you know. Have you been cleaning your system regularly? What kind of fight are you looking for? A one-sided fight where you try your hardest and still lose? Haha. Looking for payback? What? No, who cares about that? It's for you. Because you love getting owned. You're never holding back and there's no way I can beat you. You're even stronger than any story anyone's told about you. You always win and no one touches you. If ship self fights were life and death, you'd make a genius. But they're not. They're made in the image of plastic toys to fight like plastic toys. So that makes you an idiot for not playing along and being honest. Huh. You'll save a lot of time if you give in and say I'm right now. If you beat me for real, then that's all the answer you'll need. Ha! Stoic to the last, but that's great. Your hold on out on me is actually kind of delicious. When's the story going to tell what's happening? When you are going to let me hear all that static in your joints, the trembling in your mask, your slackening grip? I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to know. Lunaterra knows that it's true. Saturn can't sense where she is at all, but she knows immediately that Lunaterra knows she knows. Tell me all about that and I promise, without any hate or fear, I'll listen. You don't believe me, but I promise I won't laugh or hurt you. I can't see you, so you can't escape if you want. I'll let you keep that little ball even, and the poison will wear off, but I want to see. Do you want to show me? Hang on just a second, everybody. The Mare Crisium crashes to the ground, skids along the wet streets of the colony. Her legs give out and her arms are too weak to catch her fall. String of Pearls lands gently, surprisingly, but that's what these ships were meant to do. They're meant to land gently. Even the electrotoxins are tingling, not painful, in a warm, numbing sort of way, like licking a battery with every part of your body. There's no way that Lunaterra can stand up. As soon as she lets it all in, she falls in a mess, totally defeated. Oh wow, you really did it. You got so quiet. You're so well trained. You're the big strong ace, but you shut down so quickly. You really can't deal with me at all. Why is that? Didn't you say you weren't gonna bully me? I'm showing all possible restraint. You really did make it hard. I thought you were kinda cool. You really acted like you knew what you were doing. Even though you were so scared. Leave me alone. Oh no, baby, but you love this. Sorry, I could have read that a little bit better. That was, oh baby, but you know you love this. You're looking forward to it. I can see right through you. These ships are meant to touch. If you never lose, you never let anyone in. Thinking of this as losing it all is actually kind of sad. You want to give this all up and drag me home? Are you really sure? Lunatera, you really ought not to lie so much. This smug, untouchable Lunatera that I used to hate, she's so boring. But the you that you don't want anyone else to see, that's a much better you. That's the you I want to see. Oh wow, mech on mech action. Lunatera is conscious of her own breath, of the conscious pulsing rhythm of her ship self, which trembles and not just from the electrotoxins. She really can't move in any sort of effective way, but what she's feeling isn't fear or even helplessness. It's anticipation. If she thought that she trusted Saturn as much as anyone else, at bleh. If she thought that she trusted Saturn as much as anyone else, not at all. Now that she has no choice, she's surprised she trusts Saturn so much, even knowing exactly what she wants to do. Saturn plucks the broken reactor out of Mayor Christium's hands and tosses it away like trash. And I will, now that I have the power to peel your skin off and see it. I'm really happy. Never thought I'd finally get to see you like this, even though you're letting me. Little secrets just for me, that the narration will never tell. For you only. So only I get to see you twitching and helpless? No one else knows? Not telling, but it's just for you, so keep it ambiguous. Got it. I could be straddling you and pinning you, and that's certainly possible, but not for certain. I'm not saying anything definite. You've got it. Thank you. I've got my pride. Yeah? Your pride? Tell me about that. It's worth a lot to me. Then I'm worth even more, right? Nice.